Module 5, Earning More Money with Circuit. First, let's recap why you would even be interested in adding Circuit to your portfolio. You want to separate yourself from the crowd. That means the things that you can offer to your customers should be fresh, innovative, and different from what other resellers talk to your customers about. This mainly stems from the fact that we are making it easy for your customers to introduce features that were unreachable in the past because of upfront costs and implementation effort. Circuit is being consumed by the drink. You can talk to any potential customer even though they may not be in a technology refresh cycle and may have their traditional infrastructure well defined and built out. Circuit rides on top of any customer's voice equipment and integrates with it very nicely. Adding Circuit is a breeze. How about extending and protecting your customer's investment? If you talk to one of your install-based customers, make it all about expanding the value of the equipment they've already bought from you. So adding Circuit is simply adding new features in the area of collaboration. No rip and replace, no new equipment, and only a few subscription licenses, plus the telephony connector. Do you want to grow your business? Use Circuit to get started without any cost for certification, demo equipment, maintenance training, etc., etc., etc. And Circuit licenses create recurring revenue without you having to go out and sell something again. So let's expand on that just a little bit. Software as a service carries a different model when it comes to selling. Consider a year of selling in a capital expenditure-based business. Each month, sales investment and effort produces a number of deals, and each month the number varies. The return on sales effort is the sum total of all these deals every month. Let's compare this to a year of selling in a SaaS-based business. Each month, sales investment and effort produces a monthly revenue stream that is incremental to the revenue base that's already been contracted. The sales effort is growing the revenue stream each month. Now let's look at year 2. In the CapEx model, sales effort is required just to sustain revenues. In the SaaS model, the previous year's revenue and then some is already contracted. The sales effort in year 2 continues to produce incremental monthly revenue each month. This comparison provides some important perspective when considering a SaaS-based model. In a CapEx model, sales effort is required just to keep the revenue base stream. With SaaS, sales effort drives growth. Retention is also important for the growth in a SaaS model because customer attrition dilutes the growth. This perspective makes it clear that establishing a SaaS business can significantly transform your business model even if traditional sales are larger than Circuit deals. As I said in Module 2, Unify has introduced telephony connectors to the Circuit portfolio to better integrate Circuit with telephony environments. These SIP-based connectors deliver the integration between a voice platform and Circuit, making the two of them together an even more compelling offer than without each other. There are 3 types of connectors for different environments. First is a universal connector that's used in non-unified telephony systems. An advanced connector which provides for connectivity to larger unified telephony environments such as OpenScape Voice or OpenScape 4000. And a telephony connector that is specifically for SMB-sized customers that uses the OpenScape Business all-in-one platform. The universal connector can be deployed in the cloud or on-premise. The advanced telephony connector is a premise-based offer. The connector for OpenScape Business does not require any additional hard or software components. Everything is built in and configurable via wizards. This means the implementation effort is minimal. If you're in the medium to large enterprise business, then you can generate more revenue for your company by deploying the premise-based telephony connectors. Of course, you'll need to make yourself familiar with how to do that, and we offer classes which will provide that information. In order for you to get an idea of the additional revenue you can create, think of the premise-based connector as a standalone session border controller. The effort to deploy it is roughly compatible with an OpenScape SBC. When you're selling to an SMB customer, setting up the connector between OpenScape Business and the Circuit Cloud is simple and straightforward. That unfortunately means that you may not be able to charge for the setup separately. When you think about OpenScape and Circuit in this way, you can start to see how the two together can extend the platform and drive value into business across networks, devices, and platforms. OpenScape and Circuit offer unique integration capabilities that provide opportunities for you to do custom integration. Sign up for the developer community, it's free. Go to www.developers.yourcircuit.com and build your own custom integrations. You can get access to documentation and sample code. You can also talk to fellow developers in a forum and test your code with a Circuit instance in a sandbox. You can use it in a production environment in our public cloud starting Q4 2016. And here's another way for you to add revenue. Everybody needs a headset, and here's a list of headsets that have been certified with Circuit. Work with your distributor if you don't already have these in your portfolio. You can also add additional revenue streams by adding workshops. You can do an onboarding workshop and get users to understand the main concept and use cases right off the bat. Make sure that everybody's equipment is configured correctly so that they can use all the capabilities of Circuit. And if the customer wants to make sure that everybody uses Circuit regularly, sell an adoption workshop and support. In this chapter, you'll learn how to create additional revenue for yourself by offering workshops that will help users to understand the value of Circuit. That will make them regular users. If your customers like to use a premise-based telephony connector, you can offer to implement that. Most users will want a headset, and you can offer that as an add-on. And last but not least, explore opportunities where you can act as an integrator and help your customers embed Circuit into their existing environment.